each white flag, remembering an American who died of COVID-19. This sea of flags by artist Suzanne Brennan Furstenberg illustrates the devastating scale of the coronavirus pandemic in the United States, with over 220,000 deaths. As new infections and hospitalizations grow across the country, the crisis remains in the spotlight as the election fast approaches. After they faced off in Thursday's last presidential debate, the two candidates were back on the road for the final days of intense campaigning. At a rally in the must-win state of Florida, Trump mocked Biden's, quote, gloomy outlook for the pandemic, claiming that the U.S. was in fact approaching its end.
All Biden and his handlers in the media want to talk about today is COVID, COVID, COVID. You know that. You turn on CNN. Look, their light just went off. You turn on CNN. You turn on MSDNC. You turn on this network. There's COVID, 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 COVID. On November 4th, you won't hear anything about it because we are rounding that turn. You won't hear.
During a speech in Delaware, Biden laid out his plan to fight the coronavirus if he were to become president, a stark contrast to Trump's take on the virus.
We're more than 8 months into this crisis, and the president still doesn't have a plan. He's given up. He's quit on you. He's quit on your family. He's quit on America. He just wants us to grow numb and resigned to the horrors of this death toll and the pain it's causing so many Americans.
Biden said he would instead push for more masks and widespread testing, and for a free vaccine for everyone once it is available. According to polls, the response to the coronavirus pandemic is one of the most important topics for voters in these elections. Something both candidates need to keep in mind as November 3rd draws closer.
So, Oliver, both Trump and Biden are back on the campaign trail. What can we expect from them in the days to come?
Yeah, so they really have to focus on rallying now because the debate, and we've just seen it in the report, was the final shot for both of them on the big TV stage with millions of viewers. Now, most polls see Joe Biden leading, and Donald Trump currently is rallying in the state of Florida. That's a must-win state for him, traditionally very conservative state, but now it looks like a neck-on-neck race, like in many other states as well. And additionally, you've just heard it as well, he is running out of time because early voting is underway in the United States, and for several reasons. We're having a record turnout of 50 million voters that have already cast their ballot. That has to do with the pandemic on the one hand. On the other hand, both campaigns are encouraging the voters to turn out and to not come on election day. There's also a big debate on mail-in ballots right now. So every day counts for both, and especially for Donald Trump as we're getting closer to election day.
Oliver Salas in Washington, thank you very much.